Do you believe in screenplay structure?
I do. I believe in the 3-act structure. I believe in learning the rules so that you can then break the rules. But there is an acceptable structure to storytelling, and there's a reason it works. And I think if you can get really good at that, so good that then you can manipulate it, that serves you.
What was one of the first books on screenwriting that you read?
I think the Sid Field book, because it was required reading at USC Film School, but it's still a fantastic book, and I think I actually still have it in my library.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
When you're writing dialogue, are your rules for it the same, or it really depends because of the character or even the producer? You know what they want?
It depends. Yeah, a lot of it is knowing what the producer wants. But a lot of it also is just finding the character's voice. You know, one of the mistakes a lot of screenwriters make is that all the characters sound exactly alike. You should be able to, you know, block out the character name and know who's talking. And, you know, you can learn a lot about how people speak just by sort of listening in coffee shops to how people talk and stuff. People rarely are very self-reflective. People rarely say exactly what they mean. People rarely talk in complete sentences. And so, you know, the words we choose, when you think about when you go to say something, there's probably 100 different ways you could think of to say it. Why are you choosing the particular way you choose? And when you start to think like that, and why your character is choosing to say something that way, and what they really don't want to reveal, like why will they go to this length but they won't go just a little bit more vulnerable? When you kind of understand that about your character, then I think writing the dialogue becomes easier. But you have to put that thought process into it first to know what they want to conceal and what they want to give, I think. And then you can start working with the subtext and all that kind of stuff that makes all of that flavor kind of come out.
Would you say a lot of the productions or the networks that you're writing for are heavy on dialogue? Just because, I mean, the nature of women, we tend to talk more, especially with other women. Like we kind of get together and talk, and it's heavy dialogue.
I think, well, the genres tend to be heavier on dialogue. I think also, you know, when you are doing a very contained, like a low budget, that has a lot to do with it too, because a lot of times the people are sitting and talking. Right, you're in a room, you're in a house or whatever, and so they're sitting and talking. But I think making sure that pacing is good, so it just doesn't feel like really, you know, people just explaining things. That's kind of the death of people's dialogue, is when people over-explain and they don't know how to sort of weave in that exposition kind of nicely. Then it really just kind of like hangs there. That's not good writing. So hopefully there's not much of that you're watching on television when you're watching that.
Well, just as you said, you know, sort of the tone of the culture has changed. Has the tone of conversation in how you write it changed?
I think it has. I think that people are actually, it's less than it used to be, because I think people want things to happen very quickly, you know, like the 2-minute video versus the 7-minute video. Like, so they want to get through this, and the pacing has to be much more quick than it used to be. So scenes are shorter, and so you get to the point much more quickly. I think that has changed over time.